Greetings, Harlan food professionals. My name is Steve Hirschberger, and I'm the host of Dish.tv. I'm really excited to bring you our second episode here. I know it's been a long time coming. A lot of you have been asking about it, so here it is. This month, we've got 4 key elements to focus in on. The first is a brand new segment that we call Innovation Kitchen. I think you're really going to enjoy that. The second one is an update on the launch of Project October. Project October is the code name for the initiative that you saw on the last 2 newsletters, the Dish newsletters, which is SAFE. SAFE stands for Standards-Based, Accountability-Driven Food Excellence. The third element of our show today is we're going to get a chance to see some of our food professionals at work as brand ambassadors on behalf of the company. And finally, to bring it home, we're going to focus in on the Harlan Leadership and Professional Excellence Award. We've updated some of the criteria to focus on team-based performance. Team-based performance, when we work together as a team, we can excel as a team, and that makes all of us happier. It makes our customers happy, and ultimately makes the people that eat our products happy as well. So we're going to focus in on what the changes to the award are and what you can expect to see. We decided to make it a team award, make it open to multiple groups across North America. It's not just one winner, as you'll see in the episode element to come. So with that, let's get started. We are in sanctified space. I think I had to give a blood test to get in here. It's go through 3 airlocks and past a series of booby traps. They don't let this man out much. He does get out on occasion when he's on the line, but other than that, he's pretty much in the R&D lab. I'd like to introduce to those of you who don't know this individual, Keith Lockwood. Keith runs R&D for the Avon, Indiana facility. Keith, before we get started, you've been a few places. Okay, let me just speak up a little bit louder.
Couple of places.
There you go. So in the Navy, you traveled extensively, I imagine.
Yes.
The places that you do remember.
Yes, that I do remember.
They do remember. What's the most interesting place you went to, and what's the most dangerous place?
I think the most interesting place, there was quite a few of them. Machu Picchu, there was Tierra del Fuego, there was Straits of Magellan, Egypt, Venice, Italy. I think it was in the 70s, though. I think probably Argentina was, they had a curfew, I think, at 10 o'clock at night if you weren't off the streets, shoot to kill. The Middle East was a little strange. Tunisia.
Yeah.
In Egypt, we were definitely an outsider in those places. So things weren't always so great back then either.
So is it fair to say that growing up, you spent a lot of time learning to get along with people that were different than you?
Yes, I actually started at Dunkin' Donuts in high school. That was my first job. My first real job. I worked for a guy named Amadeo DeLulo.
Oh, yeah.
And, if you didn't know what you were doing, if you came in for an interview, we'd have you make some donuts on the bench. He'd tell you to make 10 pounds of cake donuts.
Yeah.
And if you went on the bench and you started making it and you didn't know what you were doing, he'd reach into his pocket, give you $20 and tell you to get the hell out of there. That was his interview.
And maybe in the Navy, you honed a set of skills associated with discipline.
Absolutely.
You learned to be adventurous in the Navy, you learned discipline in the Navy, you learned proper communication.
We learned some discipline in the Navy.
When you were operating.
We were pirates, basically.
There's nothing wrong with that, a little bit of piracy.
So there was definitely discipline, There was no, I'll get it tomorrow stuff. It happened.
So you set your watch by it?
Absolutely.
So that brings us to today, and the question that I wanted to pose to you is, in your mind, running R&D, which is really creating new things for customers that we can make systematically. You can't create and manage innovation without a process, because it's just hit or miss. You have to trial and error as a very methodical approach to ensuring that you improve. Is that fair? In your mind, the question that I posed to you the other day in the email is, how do you define excellence? What does that look like to you? And then how do you want to see that concept radiate out amongst your other food professionals?
I think excellence comes with communication, training, lots of training, understanding what your position is, what you're assigned to do, and timing the job.
Yeah.
Honing your skill at that particular level, and then crossing off the boxes as far as is my performance match the expectations.
Yeah.
So excellence is also very personal, and excellence is a reflection of yourself. How do you want to be seen? Do you want to be seen as just a person that maybe can get it done, or somebody that they can assign you a job and you go at it 100% and you knock it out of the park? That's excellent. It's important because you're a reflection, right? So if I have customers come in all the time, working with customers very closely on a project, going to the innovation part, collaboration, what is it you want, what are you guys thinking about? It's a mind share thing. So making their dreams come true, it's our job.
Keith, I gotta hand it to you. These big old mini bites that you guys created, they're just absolutely spectacular. They're addictive. I think I've gone through the drive-thru like 5 times today to get them. So keep up the great work. Moving on to our next segment, I think you guys will find this really, really exciting and interesting, just like you did the first one. So with that, let's dive in.
Project October, also equals SAFE. So SAFE stands for Standard-Based Accountability-Driven Food Excellence. So why are we doing this, Chris? To make us all better. So we're committed. Are you?
Wow, the SAFE initiative sounds really, really cool. It's going to be incredibly exciting, and it'll be beneficial for all of us as food professionals, as well as our customers and the consumers who buy our products. Moving on to the next segment. We had the great opportunity to tap some of our existing food professionals to become brand ambassadors on behalf of the company. We needed to fill a number of slots, and who better to tell the story about why to become a Harlan team member than actual food professionals themselves. So what you're going to get a chance to see are not only our food professionals at work creating some of the elements that we used in a recent and ongoing recruitment campaign, which you can see at joinharlan.com, but I also threw in a couple of outtakes for you as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy.
In another job. It was just a job. Then came Harlan. When I thought about the future back then, I didn't see much. I didn't get excited. Then I decided to change things up. I joined Harlan and quickly began to move up. Today, when I think about the future, I get really excited. My name is John, and I have been a Harlan food professional for 23 years. If you're interested in joining me, visit joinharlan.com.
Para que alguien cambie su vida. El primer día es cuando los nuevos integrantes del equipo deciden que quieren.
Yes. This is Steve Swift. Hello, how are you?
How you doing? I'm Dan Tucker. How are you?
Nice to meet you, Dan.
Good.
Are you who I'll be interviewing today?
I think so, yeah. This will be my first video interview, so.
Hey, hopefully you're enjoying the videos and images of our food professionals at work as brand ambassadors. It's really fun to get outside the office and be creative, tell the story of what makes us tick and why being a food professional is so enjoyable as a career. We're running a little short on time, so we only have the opportunity to share one outtake, but this one's a good one. Without further ado, I give you Dan Tucker. Hopefully you're enjoying the Dish.tv so far this month. We're working really hard to come up with segments that we think that will be of interest to all of our food professionals across North America. If there's something that you'd like to see in an upcoming episode, email us at ideas@harlanfoods.com. Let's move on to this last segment, the Harlan Performance and Excellence Award. This new award has been given to 2 individuals thus far that exemplify the Harlan way. In other words, delivering excellence on a daily basis. We got a number of emails from team members across North America saying, hey, I'd like to participate as well. Is there any way that we can make this a team award that allows more of us to participate in winning the award? Well, the answer is, of course, yes. We want as many people to win the award as possible. It's important that we all have the ability to be recognized for the level of excellence that we perform. So there are 3 things to do to compete. Number 1, throughput as a team. Number 2, waste as a team. Number 3, days without incident as a team. Within each shift in each plant, each of the teams will have the opportunity to compete for this award. It's based on these 3 criteria. Those who perform best will win. We truly hope that there'll be a multitude of teams that will win. And it is our true belief that on a monthly basis, at some point, every team and every shift will be part of this award. So with that, let the games begin.